DSP training on ISP-specific topics. Supportive family services. Training module. Overview of the individual's ISP goals and outcomes. Understanding the individual's desired goals, preferences, and key outcomes from their ISP. Example. John's ISP includes a goal to increase independence by learning to cook one meal per week. Person-specific support needs and preferences. Reviewing support strategies tailored to the individual's physical, emotional, and social needs. Example. Maria prefers visual schedules to manage her day and avoids loud environments due to sensory sensitivity. Communication methods and behavioral supports. Training on verbal and nonverbal communication styles, including assistive technologies and behavior support plans. Training on verbal and nonverbal communication styles, including assistive technologies and behavior support plans. Example. David uses a communication device to express his needs. He also has a support plan to redirect pacing behaviors, health and safety needs, including allergies, medications, etc. Identifying and responding to health conditions, dietary restrictions, medication protocols, and emergency plans. Example. Ellie has a peanut allergy and takes seizure medication twice daily. Staff must log doses and monitor for side effects. Community integration and activity participation supports. Encouraging inclusive participation in chosen community activities, events and volunteer roles. Example. Paul volunteers at the animal shelter every Tuesday and enjoys going to the library every Friday. Documentation and data collection procedures. Accurate recording of support activities, progress, and any incidents as required by the ISP and regulatory bodies. Example. Staff must record when Sarah attends activities and note any challenges she experiences in the daily progress note. Recognizing potential safety concerns and following procedures to minimize risk and harm. Example. Jake has a history of elopement. Staff must always accompany him outside and ensure doors are secured. Crisis intervention or behavior management techniques, if applicable, approaches to safely de-escalate crises or challenging behavior, including when to seek additional help. Example. If Nina becomes overwhelmed, staff should offer her a quiet space and a sensory item before behavior escalates. Specialized equipment use, e.g., wheelchair communication devices. Safe and effective use of individual-specific tools and assistive technology. Example. Andre's wheelchair must be locked during transport and charged each night. He also uses a speech output app. Confidentiality and rights of the individual. Respecting privacy, rights, and dignity while providing support and following HIPAA and state laws. Example. Staff must not share any information about the individual's diagnosis with others without written consent. Additional training areas for ISP implementation. In addition to core ISP components, DSPs may require specific training in the following areas. Use of adaptive equipment, e.g., gait belts, communication devices, mobility aids, understanding and implementing behavioral protocols, following medical protocols, such as seizure management, tube feeding, or diabetic care. Example. Staff supporting Leo must be trained on his seizure action plan, how to use his helmet and communication board, and how to implement his behavior support plan when he becomes frustrated. In addition to core ISP components, DSPs may require specific training in the following areas. Use of adaptive equipment, e.g., gait belts, communication devices, mobility aids, understanding and implementing behavioral protocols, following medical protocols, such as seizure management, tube feeding, or diabetic care, responding to unique health needs or crisis plans specific to the individual. Example. Staff supporting Leo must be trained on his seizure action plan, how to use his helmet and communication board, and how to implement his behavior support plan when he becomes frustrated.